Hi everybody, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct and welcome to today's YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to show you that it's okay to use lithium batteries on an e-wheels mobility scooter. I have right here the EW-M41. Now this is a e-wheels medical scooter. Again, medical. So the EW-46, the EW-36, which are the really high speed, fast scooters, we're going to throw on the screen for a second. These are not the same as the medical grade scooters that e-wheels offers. So if you want to use lithium on those scooters, this is not the video. We have another video being made, it's probably already out now by the time this is being viewed, that shows you what you can and cannot do with the recreational grade scooters that e-wheels offers. And for now, we're just going to stick to this model here. And you could do the same thing with the EW-M34 or any of the other e-wheels medical grade scooters because they all work with the same types of batteries. In this scooter, we have sealed lead acid batteries that are 12 volts each. Down here we have two 12-volt batteries that are lithium powered by Dakota, and we're going to get into showing you how to replace the battery so that you can upgrade to lithium. Now before I get any further, I just want to mention a few quick things. Number one, if you want a copy of our free product catalog, all you have to do is go to our website, mobilitydirect.com, click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog, fill out that simple short form, and one will be in your mailbox within 1 to 2 weeks tops. I also want to say that if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you're automatically going to get entered into a giveaway. We randomly select one lucky winner to receive a free mobility scooter at least every 6 months, and we're trying to do it more often. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm going to throw the last winner on the screen for a moment so that you can see it's legit, and we'll be right back with you. Actually giving this one to one of the residents here on the 3rd floor. It might be your neighbor. Yeah, they entered into a giveaway raffle and they won. That's why we're getting it on camera.
So badly. Oh
yep.
My gosh! I'm so happy for you.
Hello.
Hello.
It's good to meet you.
I'm
here.
This is for your...
Hi, Justin.
Oh, God bless you. You won.
So, we're here with Gloria, and she's got her scooter that we're donating, and all she did was subscribe to our YouTube channel about a year ago.
I said it's a godsend that I got this. It's a miracle, really. I needed it desperately.
Well, it's something we're really happy to be able to do, Gloria.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate those kind words. And it's pretty easy. All you have to do is subscribe. This is what we're doing here every 6 months. So if you know somebody else that could use one, please tell them about it. All right, welcome back and good luck if you subscribe. Hopefully you're the next lucky winner. We're gonna get started. The first thing you have to do, since this is a travel-friendly scooter, we know that the seat comes right off. You just have to use the rotation lever, which is here on the left. That's used to rotate the seat. If you engage that lever and hold it upwards, you can remove the seat. So I'm just gonna put the seat to the side, and what I'm just gonna do now is pick up the battery box. Here it is. Now, I'm gonna put the battery box on the floor, and I'm just gonna grab a piece of styrofoam here so that we don't scratch it. This battery box comes with the sealed lead acid batteries in it, and they're pretty heavy. When you turn it upside down, be careful not to scratch anything. And we're gonna point out that there are several screws along the bottom here. We've actually taken out quite a bit of them already to save time, but there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 screws that you have to take out. So we're gonna fast forward through this part, but get all those screws out, make sure not to lose them, and that's the first step. All right, now that we have all the screws out, I'm gonna flip the box back over and I'm gonna take the lid off. Now, gotta be careful here. Make sure that when you're taking the lid off, everything's coming apart as it should. Just don't put any force to it, kind of wiggle it about and make sure it's opening softly because you do have some cables that connect here. So be careful when you're pulling because the harnesses are going to the charging port on the other side as well as the breaker reset switch. So if you go over a big curb and you get stuck, if your motor dies, it's basically just cutting out the power so that you don't burn up your motor. You may need to hit that button. It's also going to the charging port. So what I'm gonna do here, just to be safe, is disconnect that. Now that's gonna kind of prevent any damage from happening as I pull away on this, and then we're gonna disconnect the batteries, take them out, and replace them. It comes with the sealed lead acid, that's what the PB stands for, 12 volt, 22 amp hour batteries. We have 23 amp hour, same size, so a little bit more amp hours, and it's gonna give us a heck of a lot more distance. Not only that, these are super lightweight, probably half the weight of these, and they give you more range, they charge faster, they have an 11-year warranty. These only come with like a 6-month warranty, if that. Most sealed lead acid batteries, when you get your scooter, have anywhere from 2 to 6 months warranty. With the Dakota Lithium, so you get 11 years, so it's totally worth it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna need my screwdriver to basically disconnect the terminals from the batteries, but I'm also gonna need to take this plate off, which is holding the batteries securely. So let's start with that. Put that to the side. Looks like it's similar to the other screws. I'm just gonna match it up with that bar, put it off to the side. And these batteries are just kind of laying down in that cradle. So to make it easier for me to take these terminals off, I'm just gonna stand it up. Now it's really important that you pay attention to the wiring. So we know that this is going to the positive here on this side. We want to make sure with the new battery you put the same exact terminal wire to the right side. So this is going to the red, and we got this black cover going to the negative on the first battery that we're working with. Now I'm using a manual Phillips head screwdriver just because I don't want anything to get stripped. These screws can get stripped. They're not the most rugged screws out there, so I would recommend doing the same. I know it's probably better to save time with a drill, but sometimes when you take shortcuts you end up paying the price. So we're going manual here, and I'm just gonna free up my hand so I could grab this one, stand it up same way, and I'm just gonna rinse and repeat here. Now they're in there pretty tight. Make sure you don't try and pull on these wires too hard. Sometimes the wires can get disconnected from the terminal clips if you do. So be gentle. I'm gonna put that over to the left. Man, that's tight. See, as you can see, even with my manual, I stripped it out a little bit, but that's okay, because if that happens, these are actually hex-shaped screw bolts with the Phillips head insert. So I'm gonna grab my wrench and get that screw terminal off. All right, so I've grabbed my very common 10mm socket here, and I'm just gonna use that instead because we stripped the screw, and it happens. I'm glad it happened in this video, because if it happens at home, at least now you know what to do. So we just use this wrench instead of the Phillips head screwdriver, and the new batteries come with terminal screws, so you can just toss out the stripped one if you want to. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take this screw all the way out, and now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my first lithium battery and get ready to swap it out. So we're gonna go first with the positive here. Oh, actually, with your lithium batteries, you get screws that come with it, so you should just probably use the new ones that are made for this exact battery. There we go, 2 fresh new screws that we know are gonna fit in there just right. Now these look like higher quality screws that are stainless steel. Don't think you're gonna have to worry much about these stripping as opposed to the other ones that look really soft. Oh yeah, you could tell. They just feel stronger. All right, so now we're gonna go on to the negative here and just rinse and repeat. Now keep in mind, I'm just gonna mention this while I'm putting this in, you do need to change out the charger. You need to have a lithium battery charger. Otherwise, you're just not gonna get the full capacity charge if you use the standard charger. So you can use the standard charger, it's not gonna damage it, but it's just not gonna give it the voltage it has the potential to reach. So with these lithium batteries, you're gonna get closer to like 14 volts when it's fully charged. The old batteries that were in here, they only get about 13 volts, a little over 13 volts. So with that extra voltage, you get a little bit more power, a little bit more range. Ironically, it's lighter. You would think because it has more voltage, it's gonna be heavier, but it's not. And that's why everybody loves lithium. Sure, they're a little bit more expensive, but they charge faster. They come with a way better warranty. They're way lighter. I mean, these sealed lead acid batteries, in this case, when it was fully assembled, this case weighed about 35 pounds. Now with these lithium batteries, I bet you it's gonna weigh a little less than 20 or close to 20. And this is being done with all types of applications now. Golf carts, boats, jet skis, off-road ATVs, 4x4, side-by-sides. They're all converting to lithium. All right, so we're almost done here. Last terminal screws going in. Now it does come with a little dielectric grease, which you can use to kind of protect your connections from rusting. This dielectric grease is just kind of like a lubricant, so it'll keep it from rusting, keep the oxidation away, and it's conductive. So it's recommended. Do this for your battery on your car, mobility scooter, really any kind of electrical connection this stuff's great for. Now you can do it before screwing it on or after, but it kind of makes a mess if you do it before. So I like to do it afterwards, just kind of rub it around, get the screw coated in it, and it's just going to keep it from rusting out. All right, there we go. So nice and coated in that dielectric grease, which again is just going to act as a conductive lubricant to keep the oxidation, moisture out of there. It's kind of like just putting WD-40, which is a best practice for anything that you don't want to rust. It's a good water deterrent. Now these terminal connector covers may not go on perfectly every time, which is not a big deal. You just want them to kind of cover those terminal connectors as best as possible. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that they're in there, tucked into the sides when you drop it in. And we're pretty much good to go. Going to reconnect the charger. All right, so one thing that we noticed was the batteries that were in here before were a little bit taller, and that metal plate that was being used earlier was kind of sitting flush right here, and it would press up against the batteries to hold them in place. Now these batteries are a little smaller. They're lighter, they're smaller, so this plate's not actually going to do anything. So we're not going to put it back in. You can put some Velcro on the other side of these batteries to keep them locked in, but the reality of the matter is, as long as your battery pack's not upside down, these aren't going to go anywhere. Now we know we're never going to change these battery packs around and put them upside down, so we're not going to use the Velcro, but you can use double-sided sticky Velcro on the bottom of these to keep them secure. With that being said, we're going to move forward now with closing up this lid. I've got a lot of screws to put in, so I've taken a seat here, and we're going to go ahead and get started with that. We'll probably fast forward through it. It's a lot of screws. I mean, we've got about 12 of them here, so we'll go ahead and do that and get right back with you folks. If you want to get the lithium batteries, you're going to have to pay for them out of pocket. You're also going to have to get the lithium battery charger. We do offer those conversion kits, so if you've had your scooter for a while and it's time for new batteries, that would be the perfect time to consider the upgrade. If you're about to buy your scooter for the first time, unfortunately, at this time, eWheels is not offering the lithium battery upgrades. Keep checking though, give us a call. Maybe they are by the time you're watching this video, because the rumor has it that they will be offering lithium battery upgrades in the future. And when that time comes, we will definitely have the option available on our website or in store. So if you just check out our website or speak with one of our non-commissioned sales experts, they'll let you know. For the time being, before that's available, you'll have to just use the lithium batteries as an option when you're replacing your existing batteries that came with it. And that's the case with a lot of manufacturing companies. They're kind of catching up with the technology. They're not offering the lithium battery upgrades just yet. Pride Mobility does offer lithium upgrades on some of their models, like the GoGo Endurance, which is very similar to this one. It's actually that scooter back there, which has got the matte red finish. That comes with lithium batteries. All right, so we cleaned up a little bit. I'm just putting the last screw in, and we're getting ready to power it up for the first time. Now, when you get your scooter or anything with batteries in it, you always want to give it an initial training charge. So give it a good couple hours on the charger, make sure it's full. Again, these are lithium batteries, so you need a lithium battery charger. Right here is that lithium battery charger. We offer this for sale on our website. You can give us a call and we can tell you which batteries would be compatible with your scooter and offer you a whole kit that includes the batteries and the charger to convert your mobility scooter from sealed lead acid, like we have here, to lithium, which we now have inside of this box. So I'm going to go ahead and install the box. I'm going to put the seat back in. Remember, you want to grab the rotation lever on the way in. Good to go. Right, got my keys. And I hope it doesn't blow up. I'm going to put it in the ignition. Oh, it didn't blow up. We're just kidding. We knew it wasn't going to blow up. It works fine. As you can see, it's working. It's got the reverse beeper that people love. You can reverse, or you can disable that reverse beeper if you don't like it. It's really loud. But as you can see, it's working fine. Battery meter is showing full. Horn works. Scooter is working just fine. Now, one thing I want to mention about the meter, although it's working, it's showing it's fully charged. With lithium batteries, because they have a higher voltage of roughly 14.5 volts, the meter is actually programmed to read a full charge when it's using sealed lead acid batteries, which again, that has a lower voltage. So this meter is not going to be accurate. It's basically going to show that it's full the entire time. It's not going to gradually go down like it should. With that being said, you're probably never going to be able to drain the batteries on this scooter in a single day, because that would probably take about 20 miles of traveling. But if you do go on really long distance rides, you will need to keep that in mind. We are working on creating a solution for a battery meter that plugs into your charging port, and it's programmed for lithium. But right now, we don't offer that. So if you're going to upgrade to lithium, be very careful. Ask our sales team how many miles you should get out of the lithium battery upgrade, and just keep a mental note of that. You don't want to get caught out there thinking that you have a good enough juice or good enough capacity to get home, when in reality you only have about a mile or two to make it before your battery dies. So that is one of the drawbacks. There's many pros, but that is one of the cons to using lithium batteries, at least for now. You can always check in with us. We are working on creating a battery meter, aftermarket meter, that you plug into your charger and kind of just stick it to your dash, and that's going to be programmed for lithium. So check with our parts department, ask them if that's available while you're watching this video, because this video could be a few months old by the time you're watching it, and we might actually have a solution by then. I'm going to take you on a little ride now. I'm going to take over the camera controls so that you can see that it's not just working temporarily for a few moments. I mean, lithium batteries are basically 12 volts, just like the sealed lead acid batteries. So at the end of the day, you're giving it the voltage it needs. Really don't have much to worry about. Now, there are some models out there that we've heard are a little bit sensitive to the extra volt or two that it gets. Technically, it is getting like an extra 2 volts when you go full charged. And some scooters like the Scouts, the Spitfires, we've heard. We actually haven't tested them ourselves because we just don't sell a lot of those, to be honest. But we've heard that some customers have tried putting lithium batteries on their own, and it wouldn't work. And that could be one of the few rare cases. But there's that reverse beeper again. But as you can see, the scooter's working fine, and we are going to do a range test to kind of show you what the difference is in the travel range between the sealed lead acid standard batteries that it comes with and what range you get on a full charge when you use the lithium batteries. We are expecting to get at least 30 to 40% more distance on a full charge, which is amazing, and that's what we've been seeing with some of the other models that we've tested out. Make sure you check out our YouTube channels. We have more than one. Mobility Direct is the one you're on now, but we also have another YouTube channel called Mobility Scooter Sales, which we do a lot of first-person view, ride-along tests, and a lot of research and development stuff on that channel. So check that channel out too. Again, it's Mobility Scooter Sales. And I'm gonna give my camera back to our expert cameraman, Chuck, who you may have seen in some of our other videos. My name is Sergio. I hope you've learned something today. If you have any questions about upgrading your mobility scooter to lithium, give our parts department a call. They'll be happy to answer any questions that you have and point you in the right direction. Don't forget to subscribe if you want a chance at winning a free mobility scooter. We're also doing another giveaway on the Mobility Scooter Sales YouTube channel. So if you enter there, you'll get a chance to win a free lithium battery upgrade kit, including the batteries and the charger. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Again, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct. Have a great day. Before you go, please don't forget to visit our website, mobilitydirect.com, and click on the green button that says Free Catalog to claim your very own free catalog. Just fill out the short form and it should get to you in about a week or two max. I just want to take this time to personally thank each and every one of you for watching this video. We couldn't do it without our subscribers. So if you like our content, please go to YouTube, search for Mobility Direct, and subscribe to our channel. You can enable notifications. That way you'll get notified whenever we release new videos. We're constantly making great videos. We have tons of playlists that range from repair videos, unboxing videos, research and development, and much, much more. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and ask any questions in the comments section below. We love hearing from our audience, whether it's feedback, comments, or suggestions for a new video topic. We love hearing from you. None of this could be done without our loyal audience. We hope to hear from you. Thanks for watching again. Have a great day.